Oh, I had mute on because I was in the toilet. When I was setting this up, I was in the toilet, so I had mute on. Didn't want anyone hearing me shitting sideways. Unless maybe you're into that. So, the topic today, guys, is, and also good morning to everyone. Hope you all doing well, and thank you for joining the Triple T back in the Wack, your only morning coffee podcast. That's right. So, today this is not a video that I would typically call because I was never a part of that whole hump day thing, which I always found really annoying. Um, so, my poll question today. So, the poll is, do you work a Monday to Friday job? Having my cup now. Yes, have a cup of coffee with me, guys. I know for some of you guys it's probably already the afternoon or getting close to, but my water should be ready. But one thing that always used to aggravate me is people would always say, "Oh, it's hump day. Oh, it's hump day." And I'm like, that only works for people that work Monday to Friday. It used to really agitate me too, because, most people, they have Monday to Friday. They've got 9 to 5 job, and people don't stop and think, because that's people. That wow, someone else might work maybe an evening shift. Maybe people have to work. Thanks, Elaine. Maybe you and it used to be annoying because would be like, "Oh, it's Friday. Oh, happy Friday. Oh, ho, 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 happy Friday." And I'm like, "Well, it's happy fucking Friday for you, but what about the rest of us? Not everyone gets to work a Monday to Friday job like you." "Oh, it's hump day." And I'm like, "Oh, well, it ain't hump day for me because I used to work what was it? Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday was actually my Monday most of the time. Oh, it's hump day. Oh, happy hump day. What do you guys think? Guys, my my Christmas cactus is blooming. Maybe I should. I did have it like that, but it's kind of this part is like pretty in pink today with this. Let that stay out like that. Yeah, the color is a bit faint. Color is a bit on the faint side. All right. Got my tree decorated. Okay, today I need to figure out. So they sent me money, and now I need to send them a doctor's note, I think. Because I'm telling them that I'm incapable of working right now. Hey, Chew with Amy Lou. So I don't know why they sent me one payment, but it was saying, when I went to check today, it was saying, "Oh, we need you to call us for further information," which means they probably want a doctor's note. So you'll get a doctor's note. I'll get a doctor's note saying I'm incapable because I don't want to be running around stressing about having to take some job I don't want to do. But anyways, guys, that's not your problem, right? That's not your problem. How are you guys doing? Oh, your tree's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, My other thing, guys, that I want to rant about. So yesterday, my coffee stream is can't be monetized because I used cock. I put cock in my title, so they blocked it out for 18 plus, which this channel is 18 plus anyways. So, oh, that's hotter than a nun's vagina. Oh, I don't feel good today. None of my chargers are working. Where did I put that other charger? None of my phone chargers work. None of them are working. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't have money for a charger. But, Queen. Hey, Queen, I have a question for you. I just did a short, and this is no shade to you or anything like this. I saw your short, and I had to do my own short because I respect vegetarians and vegan people, but my biggest thing, and I have eaten, I've even done on the channel vegan products and stuff like that in the past. But my biggest thing, qualm with it, and that I don't understand, Queen, is I don't understand calling something that it's not. Like, I understand the appeal, guys. I understand the appeal if you are a person that went from eating meat to becoming a vegan. I don't know, but I've always found it really weird to call vegan food something it's not. Like, my biggest thing is, why don't they just call it what it is, right? Instead of calling it vegan chicken tenders, why not call it what it actually is, what the actual product is? Call it tofu fingers or tofu, crunchy tofu, or, I don't understand why they want to call it vegan tuna or vegan chicken. I don't, I just, to me, as somebody that my thought process is to someone that is a vegan, they are not thinking about meat. They're not thinking about, oh God, I really hope this is like chicken. You know, that's why they're a vegan. So for me, I find it so weird, and I don't know what you guys' opinions is. Like I said, I have nothing against people eating vegan food. I only have one like, by the way, guys. I have 7 people watching and one like. Come on. You guys can do better. And I'm just trying to wait for Queen to weigh in. I'm not sure if she's still here. I have so much cooking to do the next couple of days. Oh, yeah, because you guys have your. Now, are you guys ready for it? I don't wear any boxes. Eat a picture of the way, which is vegan style or plant based. That is, yeah, yeah, and I commend you for that. But my qualm is not with you or anyone in particular. It's just trying to understand why do they call it vegan tuna or vegan chicken when it's not. You know what I mean? It's like it's not vegan chicken. It's tofu. It's like my thing is why don't we just call it what it is, right? But anyways, that's my rant for the day. And soon, guys, we're going to have all the Americans. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Without realizing that not everyone is American. That's my biggest thing on here is Americans. I love you guys. I love my Americans. But if you're living in the UK, they're not going to celebrate Thanksgiving. If you're living in Canada, we're not celebrating. But I find Americans are like, oh, what are you having? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? And I'm like, it happens every year. I'm like, I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving because I'm Canadian and we don't have Thanksgiving right now. But I always find it interesting. I'm not offended by what it is you perceive that it should be, and you would have to be in that place in order to understand why it's referenced. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've eaten like I've had done vegan stuff on the channel. I don't mind getting the vegan chicken strips, and but I've always found it funny that for someone that is a vegan and they don't believe in eating animals, I find it interesting to call something that it's not. It's like saying I'm a woman, but I'm not. It's like saying Triple T, he's a woman, and it's like no, I'm not a woman. I'm actually a man. So get it right. I call it whatever I choose to call it because I am relating to the people who are familiar with a particular food. I'm turning that food into a healthier option for them. Nice, yeah. And like I said, was really just something to to have as a topic. Um, the other topic today was the main topic was Hump Day. And the question is do you guys have a normal schedule that you work Monday to Friday? Um, because in my experience, everybody's always like, oh, it's Hump Day. And that used to never matter to me because my Monday would always be on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. So people are like, oh, it's Hump Day. We're almost there. And I'm like, well, you're almost there. You're almost there because you only think about yourself because you have a job that's Monday to Friday and you don't see that other people might work night shift. Or I used to get at people assuming that too. They would message and they'd be like, oh, how come you're not working today? And I'm like, well, I work evenings. This is when I was working. I was like, well, I work evenings. Not everyone works Monday to Friday. Not everyone works 9 to 5. There are peasant people like myself that have to work night shifts, or some people they have to work graveyard shifts. So I think the biggest thing is getting people to think outside of their own box, right? And get them to think. Um, but I appreciate you weighing in. I think that would be a good topic for another day. Maybe I should have went for that topic today, the whole vegan. Uh, because I do know vegan people who are Indian, and they don't eat that stuff. If I'm being honest, they don't eat those um, vegan chicken strips and vegan tuna and whatever. But what they do eat is they eat like paneer and they eat things that are already vegetarian. You don't, like I said, my friend is a vegetarian. She's Indian, and I've never seen her say, "Oh, I really want to eat vegan chicken strips." Like I said, did I lose everyone? It looks like everybody left. Hope I didn't offend anyone here or anything like that. I'm just talking about it. That's what we do here on this podcast, this morning podcast, is we talk about things. I do appreciate you, Queen, if you're still there. I'm just weighing it in on just get some different perspectives here, really. But I could see like I can see like for somebody that is trying to eat healthier or is trying to reduce their meat intake, I do see then the appeal of, you know, vegan chicken nuggets or vegan wings, right? I will address it in live. Yeah, Um, I just think it's a good topic. It's a cool topic. Like I said, Queen, I'm not here to criticize anyone or anything like that for their choices, because I'm not like that at all. I respect all people if you what you want to eat and what you want to do. But I think it is. I've always thought it was an interesting topic and an interesting, um, especially when you have talked to people, like I said, like somebody that is Indian, that is a vegan, vegetarian, sorry, not a vegan, but a vegetarian. So there's a lot of different blurred lines there. I feel with that. Um, Thanksgiving Day, making garlic butter, smashed potatoes, Portuguese roast pasta, green bean casserole. Wow, you're really going all in. You guys are gonna make me hungry here. You're gonna make me wish I get attacked all the time. Oh my goodness. Well, people shouldn't be attacking you on that, but I don't get offended because I do what I want to do, and yeah, exactly. I think there's nothing wrong with questioning things. There's nothing wrong with talking about things. Attacking people is a different story. I don't think that anyone should be attacked for their choices. Whether you're a vegan or a meat eater or whatever, whatever you put inside you, um, is not for me to judge, but it's a shame that, you would get attacked for that type of thing because, one, first of all, it's none of anybody's business what you eat. Um, but yeah, nobody should be attacking you over that personally. But I don't celebrate the holiday. Don't say I don't celebrate the holiday. Don't say everything is made up. What do you mean? What do you mean, Queen? Maybe I should have done a panel today. A panel would have been maybe been good. But I appreciate you coming by, Queen. Appreciate everybody that's stopping by here today. I don't need that either. Everything I make is from Whole Foods. I just create to appeal to those who are. Yeah, no, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. And you're definitely coming up with some very yummy things on your channel. I see the salads and different foods you have, and they look really, really nice. Um, it's what I should be eating. Let's be real. Uh, what did you mean, Queen, by don't say everything is made up? What do you mean by that? Uh, but I have eaten those in the past, and they're interesting because someone that does like I said, I do see the appeal for someone maybe that might be transitioning that does like to eat chicken, and they're trying to transition to healthier options. I mean, I've done it before out of curiosity. I've bought them, and I actually like them. I actually really don't mind eating a lot of the vegan products. Alicia says I'm still here. Um, Vegan is commercialized. Plant-based is commercialized. Yeah, plant-based. You have to understand the whole picture, but I'll break it down for you on a live. Oh yeah, cool. Absolutely, yeah. Why not talk about it? I mean, I think it's a great topic to have. Um, Now, like I said, I'm like for myself, I'm not trying to come from any bad place or anything like that. Um, but I personally don't think I could do vegan. I think I could. I've gone vegetarian before a lot in the past, where in my healthier days, I've like gone vegetarian for like a month, here and there. During that time, I did really notice that it really pushes you to think outside the box. When you're not eating meat every day, you I was making like a lot of like sandwiches and stuff, like grilled veggie sandwiches, like grilled like I was doing like a lot of different grilled vegetables, making like grilled sandwiches with like grilled zucchini and like stuff like that. But yeah, it does push you to think a little bit more outside the box of what you can cook and what you can prepare. Um, I have 5 million people in the house. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for supporting the channel here today. Um, and the other question is guys, is do you work? Here's the thing, I have 6 votes, but I only have 3 likes. So guys, make sure that you're double tapping the screen here today. And if you do have a YouTube channel, go ahead and make sure that you share me out so that we can be good with the algorithms here. But yeah, guys, I have 5 people, only 3 likes and 6 votes. So make sure you double tap that screen for your boy. Do me your big one. And you feel me? Keep it popping for your boy. Keep it popping, guys. I have a lot of new people lately on the channel. So, Alicia, I know you are a newer person to my channel. Queen, I've been following you for quite a while. I've had you on my I've been subscribed to you for a bit, I believe, but I wasn't always stopping and um, checking into your live streams, which is now when I see you, I take the time to stop, say hi, listen to see what you're saying. Or I know the other day you were a little bit preoccupied because you're doing like a podcast type thing where you're chatting with your friend. Now, my biggest thing for me, guys, when I join live streams is I really like engagement. I really like personally when I can go to a live stream and people can read my comments and interact with me, which is why a lot of your channels, guys, I go to because I do like that. I do like that you read my comments, you interact with what I have to say. Now, if I go to a channel that is very popular, I don't comment because one, they're not going to see my comment because there's so many. But personally, for me, on YouTube, I like it when I like the engagement, really, right? Uh, I actually said that I don't celebrate the holiday because, oh, I like that. I like that, Queen. I like that. I'm not a big holiday person either. Um, sure, I have my tree up, but I've never been a big holiday person. Um, and a lot of my thinking is like, especially Christmas. Like, to me, Christmas is a money grab. I've always felt that way. It's always, and you see it all the time. I've even see people already. I'm running around doing my Christmas shopping. I'm a single man. I don't have family. But I've never, even when I did have people around, I don't really into buying people Christmas gifts. Let's have a meal together. Let's celebrate. Let's have well, I don't drink anymore either, but let's have a drink. Let's sit down and have a meal and have a nice cheese spread and hang out and play a game or something. And I see people running around all the time. Oh, I gotta get this for my kid, and this costs thousands or hundreds of dollars, and I need to get this and I need to buy that. No, you don't. You don't need to buy all this. You feel you need to buy this because society has taught us that at Christmas time you got to run out and please every every Tom, Dick, and Harry, which for me I don't agree with. It's just a money grab to sell things to people that we don't need. Um, I actually appreciate this conversation. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm talking about all kinds of different things here today, aren't I? I'm talking about the vegan food, I'm talking about Hump Day, and now I'm talking about holidays. So that's what this channel is. We're always here talking about different things, either things that are bothering me, or things that are just on the mind, or things that come up on YouTube. So I try to generally have a topic every day. Now, sometimes when I do have a topic, sometimes we don't even talk about the topic. But, um, but it's good to have a little bit of a topic flow here. Um, I appreciate you coming as well, Queen. Thank you, Alicia. 7 million people. It looks like you two are my big chatters right now, so I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate that. Um, Same with a lot of the holidays. Yeah, it's so nice to see that you're not someone that celebrates these holidays. I really admire that because most Americans, all they can think about is Thanksgiving. No offense to anyone that's, you know, so many of the Americans, they're obsessed with Thanksgiving. Here in Canada, when we had our Thanksgiving last month, I didn't have a single person wish me a happy Thanksgiving. Not even my Canadian friends. Not one single Canadian person said to me, Happy Thanksgiving. Because here, nobody gives a fuck. Here in Canada, nobody gives a flying fuck about Thanksgiving. Part of my language, guys. Well, they say Christmas is about God, but what if you're not religious? Well, it's about Jesus. But what if you're not religious? Then what do you have to fall back on, right? What do you have to fall back on? And what if you're a Buddhist? Because for me, I'm a Buddhist. Um, so I don't really celebrate, of course, Christmas or anything like that, like anything Christian based, of course. But of course, props to all our good Christian women out there. Um, Alicia, greetings to you. Um, Queen, which state are you in? Which state are you in, my dear? I can't remember. I don't think I've asked you. I don't want to guess because I'm not really sure. I could guess. Are you in kind of like. Nah, I don't think you're in like Cleveland or anything like that. Although I do have some peeps from Cleveland. I have American supporters all over. Where are you, Alicia? I think Alicia, you told me, but I can't remember. One thing that I try to do here on this channel, guys, and I don't always remember, is I try to get to know my viewers. Something that not every channel does. Not every channel takes time to get to know their viewers. Now, there are lots of times when I try to remember where people are from, and I just, when you have so many people, well, I don't have so many people, but I do have a lot of, people that come to the channel. And sometimes I do find it hard to remember. But my big thing here on YouTube is about connecting with people. And so if you can remember something about someone or where they're from, or maybe a food they like, or maybe something they're interested in, I always find that you create that bond with that person. You create you know, I don't know how to explain it, but you remember something about somebody. Um, I feel like it strengthens, right? Um, Massachusetts, you already told me that. I'm so sorry. I know you are newer to my channel, so I'm going to try to remember that. I would not want to live in Massachusetts. Like, that is hard to say all the time. Massachusetts. I could not tell you a single city in Massachusetts. What is a city in Massachusetts? Oh, God. And where is Massachusetts? I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars in my lifetime on Christmas, and these holidays, and now that I don't celebrate them, I'm always in the, uh, yeah, yeah, you don't, people shouldn't be getting stressed over all this gift giving. Give each other a hug. That's what people should do. Give each other a hug and be like, you know what, I'm so thankful to have you. I mean, for me, I don't have family, so I don't have anyone to hug. But hug that person and be like, you know what, I'm grateful for you. We don't need to go in debt to buy each other things that we don't need. But what we do need is love. And what we do need is food, right? And sure, a lot of people do that over the holidays. They get together for food and get together. But like we said, you know, it's become like, uh, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel great when somebody gives you a Christmas gift. It does feel great if somebody thought about you or they put thought in, and it's not just some gift that you open and you say, what the fuck is this? You open a gift and you're like, wow, that person really put a lot of thought behind this. They really, and it doesn't, it's not about price or how much the item cost. It could be $2, you know. Um, and they always say it should be the thought that counts, but it's when people actually put time in to think, okay, well, what does he like? Oh, this would be perfect for him because he really likes this, or um, you know what I mean. Our girl Queen Ray is here. Good morning, Queen Ray. How are you? Thank you for coming. I was watching your cornbread video last night, so um, you really like lima beans. I'm not a big lima bean person. Like I would eat them. I noticed you really like to eat lima beans. I'm not big on beans, but like I said, I will eat them. I don't hate them, but they're not something I'm gonna rush out to cook for myself, you know. Easy Eats with Jen. Hello, good morning, guys. How are you today? Easy Eats with Jen. I agree. It's the thought that counts, and also putting thought into it. Now, guys, I'll give you a little story on my ex-husband. So my ex-husband, oh, some of you may know, but this guy, I'm not kidding you. He gave me a list when we were together. He would give me a list and he would tell me, I do not accept any gift that's not on the list. Trust me, guys, if you ever meet a French person from France, run for the fucking hills. I'm not kidding you. Turn and sprint as fast as you can to get the fuck away from them. Pardon my language, because my ex husband is from France. French people from France, never wrong. It's all about them. Never wrong people. They're never wrong. And I can't stand people like that can't admit that when they're wrong. But, anyways, he would give me a list. And he said, I do not accept things that are not on this list. And I'm like, girl, I don't know where you came from, but. And he was like, me and my mom do the same thing. We only accept things that are on the list. And I remember I had given him, you know, back growing up, we gave all kinds of stuff as gifts. And I had given him some stuff that was not on the list. And he was pissed at me. This wasn't on the list. Why are you receiving me this? I don't need this. This was not on my list. And I remember one thing he had on the list was a Ralph Lauren robe. But I couldn't find a Ralph Lauren robe, so I bought him a Hugo Boss robe. And I didn't hear the end of that one either. I asked for a Ralph Lauren. I didn't ask for and I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to hold him down and punch him in the face to be like, you ungrateful asshole. You know? Like, it isn't, his name was Gaetan. It isn't called Gaetan Christmas. You know? I am in NC. Uh, I am in NC, North Carolina. Okay, I was like, what's NC? I was like, I think you missed the Y, honey. I was like, did she miss the Y? NYC, New York City? But you're in North Carolina. What's your favorite veggies? I mean, probably my go-tos are like the standard. I don't really have a favorite of anything really, but of course, tomatoes, onions. Uh, I like lettuce, avocados. Avocados a fruit, but yeah, the basic one: onions, cucumbers, lettuce. Um, like I said, I like most vegetables, and I'll pretty much eat anything. But just some things, of course, are not my favorite that I don't go out of the way to buy. I am behind in the chat. Oh wow, African guys. African guys are somewhat similar. I dated a guy from Nigeria, and before that, always thinks that they're. I do not have time for that. Guys, what I admire the most about somebody, anyone, is being real and being, my ex-husband, he never once, even when he did something wrong, he would never admit it. He could never say I'm sorry. He could never say I'm wrong. I've said time and time again on this channel that there's been things that I've done that are wrong. I've said things sometimes. I've gone off on people. Was it right? No. And I acknowledge that when I do something wrong, I can say, you know what, that wasn't right what I did. That was wrong what I did. And I think it lets you know that you're human and you make mistakes and you're real. If you put a knife to me, will I bleed? Yes, I will. But when you see somebody like this, you put the knife to him, but nothing comes out, right? Because they're all about themselves. They're fake. It's me, me, me. And the last time I spoke with my ex, I said to him, because we were trying to be friends, and I said to him, I said, you know what really bothers me the most about you is you're never wrong. I said, I said, the day that you can look to me in the face and say, I make mistakes, I am a human being, and I'm not perfect. I said, might be the day that I'll consider talking to you again. That ain't ever going to happen. So, uh, glad I'm catching your live. Yes, I'm so happy to have you guys here. This has been a really wonderful live stream this morning, guys. Stinkbug, hello. I've been really enjoying the live stream so far this morning. It's been popping off. I think I've seen 8 people the most here. Good vibes. We're talking about topics. We've been talking about Christmas and the holidays. We've been talking about Hump Day, and we've been talking about vegan food. So we've been kind of like a little bit all over the place. But yeah, it's a lot of people like that, never wrong. And I always say here, guys, I really pride myself on this channel. And when I say this, that I take accountability. Not a lot of people take accountability in their lives, right? Like I said, if I do something wrong, let's say on here, let's say I don't know, let's say something goes wrong and I tell somebody off, and what I did was wrong. Maybe the things that I said were wrong, or how I dealt with the situation was wrong. I can admit that. I can come back around and be like, it might not be right away. Maybe it'll be a day, maybe it'll be 2 days or whatever. But I can come back around and say, you know what? What I did was wrong and that was not right. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't hold themselves accountable for their actions. Um, and because, I used to be told all the time in my life that I play a victim. I've even been told it on here actually by trolls. But my ex was always telling me, oh, stop playing a victim. Oh, you're always playing a victim. Oh, playing the victim, playing the victim. That's all I ever heard from that man. That's all I did apparently was play the victim. I'm like, okay, if you say so. Hey, Vern, how are you? Good to see you. Didn't see you around yesterday, Vern. Were you getting some much needed sleep? Um, you decorated right, though. I saw something pop up and didn't catch. I just put up a tree. That's as far as I go, guys. I'll show you guys my tree here in a second. Let me get caught up on these comments. Let's say you go off on me for some random reason. Hey, I apologize, right? I apologize, right, Stinkbug? even even sometimes, I've had, some of my friends say hurtful things to me as well, and it doesn't feel good, but at least I can still say, you know what, I'm sorry that I yelled at you. Doesn't mean it's right, right? It, like I said, it doesn't mean it's right, but I can at least acknowledge. Um, no, I had to cook yesterday. I had to make the turkey, the dressing. When is Thanksgiving? Is it today or something? When is it? I didn't even look when it is. All right, guys, I have 10 people on the channel. I'll show you my tree here. I'll show you my cute little tree. I don't know about the decorations, guys. I'll probably use some better decorations. My shirt that's out of place there. I wish I could hear when you yelled at me. I deleted that video. And sometimes I do that, guys. Sometimes I will actually delete live streams if there's been a lot of drama or there's been stuff that went down that's not good. I have in the past deleted a lot of live streams like that because I'm just like, first of all, we don't need that negative energy out in them. And then if there was some drama or whatever, then of course that is floating out there. So so often I do that. I even have sometimes people say, "You need to take that down," and I'm like, first of all, if I want to take it down, I will take it down. It's up to me ultimately. But yeah, I have deleted live streams because I got upset or something happened in the live stream, a drama, or you know, it does happen sometimes. All right, guys, we were at 10 people. We're down to 4. Let's keep this popping today. Let's keep this live stream popping. Ooh, that sounds good, Vern. Chicken and dumplings. You guys are making me hungry. Queen Ray says, I'm not decorating. I haven't been in the holiday spirit in years. I feel you. All I do is the tree. That's all I usually do. And usually I'm not in the spirit. But the past couple of weeks, because usually Jen, Easy Eats with Jen, she loves Christmas. She's been playing Christmas AI videos since August. And I'm like, girl, I literally kept saying to her, girl, you're trying to make me hate Christmas like more than I already do because I'm not a big Christmas fan, guys. I'm really not. I do the tree and that's about it. I don't do decorations here, there, and everywhere. I don't do anything. I don't have any family or anyone to hang out with. I mean, I have Grant this year, but I think even he was surprised that I put a tree because, most men don't do these types of things. I am a gay man after all. So he was like, oh, he was like, you got a tree in your apartment. And I was like, yeah. He doesn't do anything like that. I don't even know if they decorate upstairs. Because upstairs they have, I don't know, it's a shame when you see people's homes, guys, and I'm not trying to judge. Like, I feel like my apartment down here it's a home. It's upstairs in their living room, they don't use the living room. There's all like it's all boxes and like equipment and stuff they don't use. It's all in a corner, which is because his sister, she stays in her room all day. But he's going to be moving her out to the trailer soon, so I don't know. And then my friend Grant is going to have the whole upstairs for himself. But I'm like, for me, it's nice to know that like I like this, that I have my kitchen space that I can hang out in, my living room over here. My bedroom is separate, my bathroom is separate, um, and a banquet meal. That sounds good, Stink. I've been craving some good chicken and dumplings. I saw her videos. She's ready for Christmas. Who? Whose videos? I forgot who I said. Whose videos? I saw her videos. Nice. She's ready for Christmas. I only put up a small ceramic? Interesting. Tree that plugs in and lights up. Hey, that's all right. Yeah, maybe since I moved away from home a few years ago, I don't have any family here or any small. You have your son though, right? So maybe that's why I don't get into the spirit planning to visit home. Oh, Jen. Oh, yeah. Jen is like, oh, she's like, I was like, girl, you're really gonna make me hate Christmas. But then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks ago, I've just been like in a decent mood about it. I've even had a few Christmas songs in my head. So, but I've had a lot of meltdowns before over the holidays, guys. I've told this story quite a few times, but Christmas is different for everyone. I think Christmas comes often with a lot of baggage for some people. Um, but I remember back during the pandemic, I had a beautiful big artificial Christmas tree that I probably spent a couple $100 on. I was so down and depressed on Christmas, like, and I hope it doesn't happen again this year, but it has happened to me where I become severely depressed. The holidays just brings out the bad in people sometimes because one, if you don't have family to celebrate it with, I think it really, or you have a loved one, you don't have a partner, you're just alone. I think that can take a burden on people, which it did me. And Christmas Eve, guys, I tore down my Christmas tree. I took it downstairs and I put it in the lobby for free. and we can't live with regrets. And I don't regret doing it, but I'm kind of like, I got rid of a perfectly good tree and it was big. Like I said, it was a big one. It wasn't like this, this little tiny one that I have here. Um, 24. Does he still live at home? I mean, he lives at home with you, right? Because I know he's always cooking for you. Um, and what about your son? Is your son dating or I know young people nowadays, I feel like they're not really dating. They don't want to have kids, which I don't blame them. How would you afford one? I saw, I've been on Chris's channel, but she doesn't seem to be there. And I was there today twice. I was there last night and I was there this morning. And it looks like she has a Christmas tree, but I can't really tell. It's really dark. I said, "Oh, it looks like she got inspired by stink bugs. She's doing a Christmas or a light show." I saw you there. I saw you there, stink bug. But yeah, I couldn't quite see the tree, but I could see lights. No kids yet. Um, she's asleep lately. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize that she did live streams. So yeah, I've been popping around there saying hello. It's 1 a.m. Okay, yeah. So I guess when I was sleeping, it was still evening for her, I guess, right? Or was it? I don't know. Uh, but I thank everyone for coming today. I've been live for 1 hour. It's been popping 9 likes. Smash out that like button, guys, if you haven't already. I'm having an iced coffee. I can really only do iced coffee when it's hot. Like when it's really hot, like in the summer, is when I love a good. You guys know I love a good iced coffee. Oh, my McDonald's Brentwood lives, guys. My coffee lives from the Brentwood. Now I'm at home drinking instant coffee, but I do like my iced coffee. But it's usually got to be hot, like hot weather. Bro, bro, her streams do better than ours. How do you know? How do you know, Stink? What does better than me or you? How do you know what does better? Hmm? How do you know? You don't know my watch hours. um, she just keeps getting strikes because her kids keep screaming help. Oh, why are they screaming help? That's weird. Um, I have a coffee flavored ice cream. I see you enjoyed your. Yeah, hey Lucy, how are you? Thank you for coming, Lucy. Um, I have not felt like doing mukbangs, guys, most of the times. Like, I'm like the other day with the donairs, I'm like, everyone has seen me do donairs. Everyone has seen me do gyros many times. Everyone has seen me do this many times. So lately, I'm just like, I've just been sitting down and eating my food because I'm like, I think a lot of that, like, oh, I gotta film a mukbang is wearing off on me. I'm not doing it as much as I was. And I just I have to want to sit down and do a video because I've known both of you for a long time. Well, don't compare me to others. They don't understand that it gets her in trouble. Um, uh, Miss Lucy, that live tarot live stream I did wore me out just getting active again. Oh my god, 50 readings. Aldi often sells the gyros kits. I might make it. And yeah, the one I buy is like $15. Come on, brother. Oh, I know. You're good. You're good. You're good. Nobody's offended here. Um, I was just saying, how dare you compare me to somebody else? Nobody is triple T. Just kidding. I would love to do a tarot split screen with you sometime, though. How would that work? How would that work, Lucy? I cooked yesterday. I was going to record a video. When is Thanksgiving, guys? Is it this weekend? It's coming soon, right? I cooked yesterday and was going to record a video, but I was like, I'll pass on it. Yeah, sometimes you're just like, you feel like you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And, oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down to have anybody up here as a guest. Well, not anybody, but anyone that I know. It's Thursday. Oh, okay, so it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Appreciate you guys coming here today. I find it. My tree does look cute, doesn't it? Except for that one piece at the bottom looks really. That one ornament looks way out of place. But whatever. Um, I just find it weird how, like, some days it's popping and other days. I've only had 29 views though, despite having consistency. But my average duration. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that you need to keep in mind. Um, I feel on the channel is, and what I think about often is, let's say I go on Avid or I go on my other channel, and let's say I'm live for 20 minutes and I get over 100 views. Sure, that's great, but the thing is when you really stop and think about it, getting a view doesn't really mean anything. But what does mean something is, I might have only 29 views in an hour, but the people that are coming are staying longer. So the people that come to my channel, like the average duration right now is 8 minutes and 59 seconds. So whereas the average duration on my other channel is maybe only 30 seconds that people are sticking around for, right? Um, I did a group tarot card reading. Yeah, Lucy, the last couple of times I've been on, you got so many people that I want to ask the question, but then you're gone. But Lucy, if you are interested, you tell me, Lucy, it's up to you, okay, my dear? I don't want to push you into anything that you don't want to do or pressure anyone or anything like that. But you tell me the day and you tell me the time, and I'll be there. We can be my coffee live, and you can do tarot readings for my people if you like. Um, Maybe we'll start with myself, and then if any of my people want to come up for a tarot reading, maybe you let me know if you want to do it tomorrow or if you want to do it. You tell me when you want to do it, and I'll make up a special. I'll make up a special um, thumbnail for us. Now, you do have the option if you want me to send it to you on YouTube, because I can send it to you and have you come up on YouTube versus StreamYard, but we can do either. T, you have a nice home. Oh, thank you. I'll show you around. Have you won any more gift cards? So about that, Queen Ray, I already have enough for a $50. Okay. Now I've been asking people's opinions now, and ultimately it's my choice what I do, of course. But I'm already at 50. I'm trying to maybe work towards 100. So the biggest gift card you can get is 100. And I haven't been playing as much games as I have the past couple of days. I need to get back on it. But uh, they have DoorDash, they have Uber, they have a Walmart gift card, they have all this stuff. And then I was thinking, as much as I want to have a DoorDash, because I really do, guys, I really want to get the DoorDash because I just want to sit down and do a mukbang of food I like to eat, junk food, right? My fast food is what I like to mukbang, really, if I'm being honest. But I was thinking, well, what if I work towards getting the gift card for $100 for Walmart, and then I could get $100 in groceries, and that is because I'll be real with you guys. If I order DoorDash, I roughly usually spend about it's about $40 or $50, and the next day you don't have anything to show for it, right? Because really, by the time you get one combo, and then I'm a piggy, I need extra. So I need like nuggets and I want extra items. So I know some of you probably might say, oh, well, that's a lot, Triple T, but I am a piggy. Um, yes, we can do like that. Okay, when would you like to do it, Lucy? When would you like to do it? I like your Old Spice. This is an Old Spice. This is Red Stripe. So a lot of stuff I got for free when I worked in the liquor stores. So this was in a bandana that came with a Red Stripe beer. So if you guys are not aware, Red Stripe is a Jamaican beer, a Jamaican lager. It's actually quite tasty. Now, you guys know I don't drink anymore, but it is actually um, quite a nice lager. It's got a bit of an interesting, unique taste to it that kind of separates it from other beers, lager beers. Um, Amy Lou, thank you for sticking around. I can send you a time on Instagram. We are connected there. Yes, okay, wonderful. Yes, I'm super excited. Yes, Lucy, I'm super excited about that. And like I said, I'll try to do up a thumbnail with you in the thing, with some tarot cards, and I would preferably like to do it for my coffee live, but I'm okay to do it at a later time. My coffee lives are typically usually around this time in the morning, but it's Triple T. Who knows when you're gonna get me, right? You're laughing at me. Stink. Everybody knows you and your ladybugs. Stinks ladybugs. He just needs a song on repeat that repeats ladybugs, right? Hi, Lucy. No stink bug. I've just never heard of a ladybug. Well, Amy Lou doesn't usually pay attention to most things. She's usually drunk. At least that's what she's told me in the past. Oh, I was probably drunk. That's why I don't remember. Say no to drinking, kids. Drinking is a killer. If you go to Walmart, don't forget to do a grocery haul. I enjoyed watching your last haul. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna do the Walmart thing because I really do want to get the gift card. I really do want to get fast food because I just haven't had the money to eat fast food. I also don't want my neighbor, my friend upstairs, knowing if I was to order fast food because I know he's very against that. And here's the thing, guys. I know I shouldn't be tiptoeing around. I need to do what I want in my life, but I know that he knows in the past I've had a big problem with ordering. And he's even mentioned, he's like, yeah, my sister tries to order it so she doesn't know I'm ordering. But the thing is, it's that person's business. But for me, that's the biggest thing that I don't like about living here right now is I feel like I don't like that he's up there. I don't like he hasn't bothered me, but I don't like that he's up there that my friend can see. Like even the other day, my friend wanted to come over and hook up. I know, guys, that's too much information, but I'm an adult, right? I have a buddy that we hook up and whatever, and I like my discretion. I don't want somebody seeing that I'm bringing somebody in here. And I said to my friend, I said, hey, they're at the back playing pool. Because when you come in, there's the steps that go down, and there's the back common area with the pool table and everything. They were playing pool. And I mentioned to my friend, I said, I feel a bit awkward because I could have had my friend over, friend. And, I was worried that because my friend isn't going to want to stop and be like, oh, hello, this is so and so. And, oh, this is my friend Grant, and this is his friend, like, I don't want to be doing that. I miss the biggest thing is I miss about the city, and the what reason I loved living in the city is that I can do what I want without people caring or knowing what I'm doing. And here it's like it's quiet, but I feel more paranoid that I can't do the things that I want to do even though I can. Anyways, guys, not that you guys wanted to hear that, but anyways, you are correct. Yeah, Chew with Amy Lou couldn't even remember, which kind of offended me because I remember I would get a little bit offended because people were coming back on my channel even 6 months after saying, "Oh, you're drinking again," and I was like, "No, I have never." And Amy was like, "Oh, I forgot. I've been drinking." So it just goes to show you that drinking really can affect you. And speaking of, as a person that is an alcoholic, I have to continue to say that I am an alcoholic, even though I haven't drank for, well, it's been over a year now. But, alcohol does change you. And you can see it often in a lot of people. You know, they their complete mood will change. They'll become completely different. They don't remember things. They forget stuff. I know because I used to be an alcoholic. Well, I'm still an alcoholic, but you know, I know how alcohol can really influence things. But anyways, chew with Amy Lou's. We'll order what you want and do what you want. Drink is fine. Say no to drugs. No, alcohol, guys, is not good for you. Here in Canada, was it last year or the year before? They released the new standard for Canadian drinking. And the new Canadian standard, guys, is one alcoholic beverage per week. One. So one beer, one glass of wine is the healthy amount to have for safe alcohol consumption. And even working in a liquor store, you see that liquor store sales are down. Younger people, and I'm so proud of them, but younger people are not drinking. Young people are not consuming alcohol like we did, like people in their 30s, 40s, 50s. It's a poison. Yes, Vern said say no to drugs, but alcohol is such a poison and it affects. Anyways, I'm not here to lecture, guys. I'm not here to lecture anyone. I made Southern fried chicken tonight, but I ordered wings and sauce for it. What? You made your own fried chicken, but then you ordered wings? Girl. Hey, Amy Lou. BBL, my nephew is calling. Thank you for coming. Thank you, guys. I'm getting caught up here in the comments. Amy Lou says, hey, Vern. Renee says, yeah, I understand. I don't like people in my business either. Yeah, I'm very like I just, it's going to take some getting used to. It's going to really take some getting used to. For me, I used to have my business on here. I'm keeping my life private. YouTube is not safe option. Too many people want to get into my business, and I had to block certain people. Yeah, I think it is a difficult thing, Lucy, because um, even myself, I flap my gums. I have a big mouth. I say too much, and I get where it's not good to maybe say too many personal things, or sometimes for me, I can't help it. I just flap my tongue. Um, Amy Lou says, sorry, I was going through it. That's okay, Amy Lou. Sometimes we're going through it, right? Sometimes we're going through it. What I do in my love life is for me to know. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's none of anybody's business. Who you choose to love or any of that stuff is nobody's business. Absolutely. Um, I was stuffing from postpartum, suffering from postpartum. Postpartum what? Postpartum, which is why I went away for a long time, but I just didn't know it at the time. Postpartum what? Postpartum. What is postpartum? Like post P PD PS? Is that like PDS or PSD or whatever it's called? Yeah, I bought 2 bottles of wine and I've had it for months. My big thing with wine, guys, is I mean, I do like wine, um, but my biggest thing with wine is something that I personally feel is best enjoyed with others. Um, like I was never the type to, I mean, I did in the past, like I'm not going to sit here and say there weren't times that I never had wine alone, but majority of the time, if I was to have wine, I want it to be with somebody else. Whether it was my ex-husband or a friend, you sit down and you open up a bottle of wine and you share. Wine for me is it's meant to be an experiment. You're meant to share it with others. You're meant to, enjoy it with food pairings. For me, that is when I think about wine, that's how. And now I know some people, they buy wine and they down it and they drink it like it's juice. For me, to each their own. To me, a wine should be enjoyed with other people. It should be social. It should be, paired with nice food or a nice cheese, or, that's often for me how I've always thought about a wine is something to share with somebody. Um, Postpartum happens after you have a baby. Oh, I see. I got you. Okay. After having my baby, I thought I was fine, but I wasn't. I drink, because I like it, but I know when to stop. Yeah, see, that's the most important thing, guys. That's the most important thing. Because for myself, I wasn't that person. I'm not that person. Like, I can sit down and smoke 20 joints. I don't have, I buy a box of cookies, all these types of things for me. I don't have limits. And that's why for me, I'm really, really shocked. I'm really shocked, guys. I'm beyond shocked that I've been sober for over a year from alcohol. I never thought, and I just said never, but I honestly never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here telling people that I'm 1 year sober. I never really ever thought that that was something that I could do for myself. And now, having said that, I drink a lot more coffee and I was drinking a lot of the non alcoholic stuff, but lately I haven't had money, as you guys know, because I'm not working. But so I haven't been able really to enjoy the non alcoholics. Every once in a while, when I go to the grocery store, I will pick up they got at the Freshco, they have the German ones for $1.97. They're not like my favorite, but I mean they do the trick. And because like Amy Lou said, like I am a person like I actually like drinking, like, and it was never so much that yeah, okay, I get drunk, but I really do like cocktails. I do love craft beer. I love a good lager when it's hot. Pound back a lager beer. Fuck yeah. But but I don't miss the headaches. I was getting headaches almost every day from drinking. Um, did you drink Hennessy? Did you drink Hennessy when you used to drink? I don't. The things that I used to drink, Ray, were um, beers and cocktails like vodka, gins. Those were always my go-to drinks. Was vodka. So I would mix a lot of my own vodka drinks with like fruit juices, soda water. Um, I like a good Caesar, which for you guys is the Bloody Mary. Um, I was never big into whiskeys or scotches or anything like that. They're just when I when I taste like a scotch or a whiskey, it just tastes to me like nasty. It tastes like to me like medicine, like you shouldn't be drinking that, like oven cleaner or something like that. Like I I was never a whiskey. I mean, I used to drink like back in the day, like whiskey and Coke and stuff, but even still, whiskey has that aftertaste that I just can't handle. Um, yeah, Grace and Mercy, I got some wine for Turkey Day. some sparkling wine, and also soju. I'm so happy for you, says Amy Lou. Is non-alcoholic not more expensive? It really depends where you buy it. Um, like the liquor store that I was working in, it was quite expensive. There was a lot of craft options, but the store that I go to, the Freshco store, and when I first moved in here, I was buying them, but you can get there are 12 cans for $8.99, which is it's crazy. It blows my mind because let's say Heineken Zero or Corona, those are like $12.99, $13.99 for six. Now this is a generic store brand, but I can get 12 cans for $8.99, and they're good. They're honestly good. Like the can isn't pretty or anything, but and it's just a light zero Mexican lager, which is what I like. I love a good like Corona beer, Mexican style lager. Um, so so I do like them. I really do like them because it does make me feel like I'm having a beer. But yes, they can get expensive. Um, it just depends where you buy and the store you shop at as well. You have great willpower. Yeah, I honestly don't know how I did it. I wish I had willpower for the rest of my life for stuff. Queen Renee says, "Oh, okay, 6 million back in the house, guys. Thank you for keeping this live stream popular today. Keeping it popping for your boy. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you guys so much." Queen Ray, we're gonna have to set up a time because I don't have a way to message you other than on YouTube. I want to set up a time, or what I may have you do is actually, oh wait, how would I do that? I'm just trying to figure out a way to include you in my Christmas special because you have no way of sending me the video. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Just like you, I want to be close to you. I'm kind of tech savvy. The only other thing that I could think of that I could do is I could how would I do this? I know what we could do actually. The only thing that will suck is it'll be in the long format. What I'm thinking you could do, and if you tell me when and we schedule a time, what I think we could have you do, Ray, is you could upload a short, right? You could do your video, right? Upload it as a short. Say your thing. Hey, I'm Queen Renee. You can check out my channel, blah, blah, blah. Give a little whatever. I want to wish everybody on the Triple T channel a Merry Christmas and, something along that line. Keep it cute. It doesn't need to be long. It can be like 10 to 20 seconds or 30, depending how far you want to go into it. But it doesn't need to be long. But what I'm thinking is you could upload it to your shorts, and then what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll remix it. So I'll remix the short and upload it to my channel, and then I'll delete it. I'll download it and delete it, and then you do the same. You just delete it after I've remixed it and downloaded it. Now it's not. I do prefer the long format in my videos for the Christmas one, but I'll have to make do with what I have. Um, and guys, I need to start getting on this because it's already getting close to December 1st, and I need to start getting this project started. Um, that's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. The other thing I could do is I could invite you to a private live stream, but the only thing is I would be here in the in the chat. But there's also the the possibility of that as well. But I think the short is the easiest thing to do. I think that's the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I have it up right now. Um, this year, I'm trying to figure out kind of the flow of what's going to happen. Um, I don't know if I'm going to probably try to keep it around the same, about an hour long is what I'm looking at. Maybe shorter, but I think last year's was like 45 minutes or so. Um, but the fun, the little segment that I'm going to be doing this year is I'm going to have the first ever Triple T Awards, um, and you win nothing but a title. But I am going to be doing that as well. So some of my um, selections are going to be best mukbanger, and these are guys. When I'm choosing these people for the nominees, it's people that I actually watch. It's not necessarily like because like Queen Ray, like somebody on this list might not be somebody that you watch. I'm pretty sure you're connected to everybody that is on this list, but for that category of best mukbanger. Um, some of the other categories that I had as well is best live streamer. Um, I also will be doing best Filipino support channel, just because I do have a lot of my Filipinos that come on often and support, and entertainer of the year. So if you guys have any other suggestions, so I have best mukbanger, best Filipino support channel, entertainer of the year, three. I kind of want to do two more. So if you guys have any more categories, oh yeah, best live streamer. And then the other one that I thought about doing was um, is the best supporter. I thought about doing that for the people that don't have a YouTube channel. Best best supporter in brackets. Doesn't have a YouTube channel. So somebody like Robin or Elaine or people that support others but don't have a channel themselves. Um, that's nice you're doing this. I watched your video last year. It was nice. You guys still there? I still have 3 people watching. And my presenters are going to be I need a pen here. I need a pen, y'all. I need a pen. My presenters are going to be Vern, Jen. You know what? I would like to maybe get Mumshi. I know Mumshi just added me on Instagram. She's one of my Filipino channels. I would love to have her present an award for the best Filipino support channel. And by the way, how I'm going to be choosing the winners is going to be draw. It's going to be drawn for the winners, except for Entertainer of the Year. Entertainer of the Year, and this is just for shits and giggles, guys. It's just for fun, obviously. Entertainer of the Year is going to be a poll vote on my channel. So, who is going to be Entertainer of the Year? I don't know. Um, and I'm not in any of these. I'm not nominated for any of these guys because I don't want to put myself into it. This is just for fun for people that watch me and that engage with me. So yeah, I would love. I'm gonna write Mumshi down. So Vern, Jen, Munchie, and who else? That's 3. I need 2 more. I might get Angela. Oh, Jojo was going to present. Jojo. Hi, Jojo. I know you're going to be watching this later. Say hi to Jojo, everyone. Jojo rewatches my lives back. What a kind soul. What a kind soul. It's not true what I said about her. Just kidding. She does watch these back usually a day later, so say hi, everyone, even though she is not here in the chat at the moment, but she will be probably watching this back. So hello, Jojo. All right. So I need one more person to present an award. I might try to do Angela Eats. I think that would be a nice choice to have maybe her present an award, but I'm going to have to ask her. I did reach out to Angela on Instagram, but I haven't heard anything back from her yet. And there's a few other people that I would like to have involved as well. You know, of course, all the channel people that I was just gonna state their name, which is Ray. You're one of them. So Ray, let's get this done soon. I still need to record Jen's song. This is almost kind of stressing me out. Hey Jojo, what's up? Mega love shout out. Mega love shout outs. Mega love. Mega love. All right, guys, 6 million in the house. You guys are keeping it popping today for your boy. I appreciate that very, very much. I need to go take care of, after I end this live, I need to go take care of some business to see if I can't get some money coming in somehow, one way or another. So, gotta deal with that. Figure that bullshit out. Keep your fingers crossed for me, everybody. Keep your fingers, your eyes, your toes, everything. Just fucking cross it all. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I really look forward to this. I look forward to this little Christmas special. Hopefully I'll be able to do it even better than last year. Thank you, Ray. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys very much. So, when should I film this pickle video, Vern? I saw you sent me a message, but I don't know why none of my cords are working to charge my phones. It's always something. Every day it's something else. This doesn't work. This is broken. It was just working. I have 3 different cords. None of them are working. All broke at the same time. This one was charging last night. Now nothing. Oh, now it's charging. Piece of shit. Fucking okay, no. Oh no, I didn't finish it. I wonder if it's still good. I still have it in here. Not the most amazing thing, but it wasn't terrible for the price point. I still have this in here. think it's probably still good. Throw some cheese on it, and yeah, I should probably eat that later today. It's been in there for a few days now. I'm down whenever, and like I said, is that the heat? The whole jar? Yeah, it's the whole jar. How much do you want to bet Jen's not going to be able to do it? I don't think Jen's watching, so. But how much do you want to bet she won't be able to do it? I hope. I hope yours is the same size. I don't know. This is the 1 liter jar. Jen got the same one as me, the no name one, because we're poor as fuck. But the challenge winner will be whoever finished it the most, of course. Well, actually, the winner, the only person who will win is if they finish it. And then if you finish it, it'll be whoever did it in the best time. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of rules to it. I think it would be fun if we did call out one person to do it. But you guys know in the past we call people out and then they don't do it. So we just have to eat the whole jar, not what? We just have to eat the whole jar, not heat. What does that mean? Okay, put some Italian seasoning, black pepper, onion. I don't have any of that stuff, Queen Ray. I have pepper. I might have onion powder. I have black pepper. I have some garlic powder. I don't have crushed chili flakes. But it's already been in there for like 3 or 4 days. Do you think it's still okay? It's covered up. Well, so Queen Ray, back 2, 3 years ago, I don't know how long it's been now, maybe 2 or 3. Mukbangers always were doing challenges. Always. It was a constant thing. Now you rarely see it because I get it. People would get overwhelmed, guys, because people would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna challenge Triple T to do this," and then I would be like, "Oh my God, I need to go out and get all this friggin' ingredients," and like, so sometimes it becomes like time consuming. So I get it. But if it's something simple like a box of nuggets, a jar of pickles, they're easy things that anyone can do. So me and Vern wanted to start doing, I think we should get this video out for tomorrow, Vern, because the series, Vern, I can't remember what you called this series, that it was going to be the throwback, and we're going to post on Thursdays, I think. The throwback something. Vern had a perfect name for it. I can't remember now. And so I had originally done this challenge and I challenged a whole bunch of people to it. A lot of people did it, actually, surprisingly enough. A lot of people did do the pickle challenge. We did nuggets, box of nuggets challenge. So me and Vern had this idea of going back and picking, fun ones that we did in the past and redoing them and recreating them again. So this was one of them. I'm gonna go back at some point and take a look at the old ones we used to do and see what were some of the other ones that we could do in the future. Do you have Italian seasoning? I have a little bit of oregano, I think. I don't have much of anything. If you met me, you would see what a pitiful state I'm in. You open my cupboards, you're like, how are you alive? How are you alive? I don't have I Christ, I spend $40 and there's nothing left the next day. It's terrible. Anyways, because I misspelled it. The spell typing put heat instead of eat. Oh yeah, pickles. I remember the last time I did this though, guys. Oh, I had the shits. Oh fuck, I wish these pickles went right through you because let's face it, no person should probably be eating this many pickles. Um, so what do we got here? Per one pickle, I think I'm gonna count my pickles, even though these are like considered baby dills. Maybe we should count the amount of pickles in the jar. I don't know, just an idea. Oh, I'll call some people up. Trust me. What do you mean, Fern? Oh, cause what is it? What is what? So yeah, I think this would be good if we could get this video out for tomorrow. Let me messaging Jen to say pickle video for tomorrow. I'm just trying to remember what we were gonna call it. Do you remember, Vern, what we were gonna call this? The way back, playback? No, it wasn't that. You had a perfect name for it. I don't have many seasonings either, but 7/8. I got some people have so many. Oh, I know. Do you ever watch Nirvana's channel? She has so many spices. I'm like, girl, and I'm watching people and they're putting this spice and that spice and this spice. I'm like, girl, if I bought all those spices, I'd be at a house and home. I don't know how people can afford. I mean, if you get the cheap ones at the dollar store, sure, I could get a whole bunch, but that's what I need to start doing is when I go to the dollar store or a place like that, grab a seasoning I don't have, you know. I'm very bad with stuff like that because I just buy for what I need, which is, you know, I have salt and pepper. That's about it. I'm very boring. But I am a person that loves spices like cayenne pepper and chili flakes and like I just I don't know. Everything just feels like a nuisance these days. Yeah, she does. I don't like my food too salty, so I keep it basic. Oh yeah, I was checking the sodium on these. 6%. Oh, it's only 6% sodium, so it's not too bad actually. And it's only 2 calories per one pickle, so they're not actually calcium 2%, potassium 1%. Sodium is only 6%, so it's not terrible. 4% fiber, baby. Yep, all that juice running through you. That's a good. Is it? Do you think it's a good thing? The pickle challenge. Revisit it. Jar of pickle. What are we going to call this? Jar of pickle. I'm excited, guys. See, and it's easy. It's right up my alley. All I have to do is sit here, right? Set up my mukbang board, sit here, open the jar, and go to town on the fucking pickles. Oh, yay. I wonder if Jen got the baby ones. I hope she did. I hope she got baby ones too, and then we'll all be exactly the same, except for the brand, of course. But um, the food that you made 2 or 3 days ago. You mean the lasagna? Well, just like a throwback, we can post it whenever, just a throwback challenge. Yeah, throwback challenge. Just a throwback challenge. Yeah. Jar of pickles. Jar of pickles throwback challenge. Yeah. You clearly know I already got them spices in Hersters too, right? My son cooked some chicken tenders one time. He marinated in some pickle juice with I've made I would have to look again for this recipe. This recipe was like from a granny, like some granny, I don't know, some old woman, but it was pickle wings. And I know at first you think, but it's interesting because you actually marinate the wings in pickle juice. I can't remember the recipe. I'd have to go look for it, but they were sensational. Oh, pickle brine wings. Oh, fuck me. Oh, come right aboard me. And then there was something else that you did to make them more pickly as well. Anyways, I can't remember the recipe, but they were sensational. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I can afford wings right now, though. Wings are usually quite expensive here. Sometimes the store I shop at, the Fresh Co. one, the cheaper one, sometimes I have seen wings be on for 10 something, which is an amazing steal. It's like a big package like this, but usually they are um, anywhere from 16, 17, $18 for a package of wings, usually. But if I see them again, they have them on that cheap, 10, $11. I'll grab a pack. Why not? But why not? I put yeah, you can use the juice in all kinds of different stuff. Guys, I still look quite tired. I finally got the most sleep last night, but I'm awake every 3 hours. It's annoying. It's like every 3 hours I gotta wake up to pee or something. But it seems like I don't sleep anything past 3 hours. I'm awake. I can go back to sleep again, but it's like, and again, I think, what time did I get up this morning to pee? It was close to 4. Yeah, and then I laid back down, and when I opened my eyes, it was 7 something again. So another 3 hours. Crazy. Pricey. I also got some pickle seasoning I can throw on mine. I did see, though, I know often you like using ground turkey, Renee. Now, this particular store, I may consider getting ground turkey sometimes. This store, like I said, overall, it's called Freshco. It does seem to have some of the greatest prices around. But I did see the cheapest, I think, you can get a package of ground turkey, 6.50, which is still a little pricey. I can get the ground pork at the cheapest from this store at 5.50, and ground beef, the cheapest in a tube, is $7. And then ground meat, like the more fresh ground meat in store, is usually anywhere from, like, this is just a regular package, is like 8, 9, $10. So have you tried melatonin? No, I need to get some. But it's just, I can't keep up anymore, guys. It's like, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that, you gotta buy this, and you gotta buy that, you gotta buy this, and you gotta buy that. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. You gotta buy fucking toilet paper to shit. You gotta fucking buy this, you gotta buy that. It's getting tiring, you know? You need to buy this, you need to buy that. I need to buy a phone charger, I need to buy this. I'm just like, ugh, fuck. Getting tired of buying stuff, you know? Getting tired of needing stuff. But yeah, I should get that. I'm a fungal, I'm a frugal shopper. I buy the ground turkey or ground chicken. It's cheaper. Oh, ground chicken is a fortune here. And chicken in general is a fortune. I'd say it's cheaper to buy a frozen chicken, breaded frozen chicken. Even that's expensive. Everything here is expensive. Yes, it does. Everything. I'm so I'm surprised that they haven't charged a fee to just breathe the air in, right? It'll be like, I'm not surprised there isn't a tax for that. Citizen air. You breathe the air, we're going to tax you on it. You want to live? You want to breathe air? You're being taxed, motherfucker. You just existing? Tax. You enjoy looking at me? Taxed. Guys, got a little bit of food left here. I have the lasagna. I still have a big package of hot dogs, and I have enough for a couple turkey sandwiches. So Blessed. I am blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed. How about the already cooked rotisserie chickens there from the deli? Those run about, they're about $10, $11 for one. At Walmart, you can get the non-season. Oh wow, 28 bucks. Yeah, well, I don't go to Walmart very often, but there is a Walmart here as well in the city. It's just like if I went to walk to it, it would probably take me over an hour. Like it's far. Like if my friend drove me there, it wouldn't be an issue, but it's not really accessible too much for me unless I go with him. Now, my friend, he doesn't really like to support Walmart himself. Um, he sometimes drives his mother there because his mother likes to go to Walmart. But my friend who lives upstairs, he prefers to support Canadian companies and buy more local things. He's very much like, which I respect. I absolutely respect that. Um, since, of course, Walmart is an American company, but Walmart does have good food prices as well. Like when I go in there, like they have like tater tots are affordable. Like everywhere else, they're not affordable. Like there are deals, they do have those rollback sales, but so that's why I'm like, do I get a DoorDash gift card or do I get the Walmart gift card and buy groceries? The choices, yo, the choices. I feel like I should try to go for the Walmart gift card. I don't know, but I've slacked lately on playing my games. I need to get back to playing games. Well, actually, I was playing one. I just received number one spot in this tournament. I say I haven't been playing, but it's a lie. It's just yesterday. I took a bit of the day off and didn't play so many games yesterday. You got me cracking up. They might start, don't speak it. Okay, guys, I want to tell you something funny that did happen. And apparently, they do have one. They do have them in California. And it's funny because no longer do you talk like if you speak something into existence, if you can think it, it's probably out there. It's probably out there. But you know how a lot of places nowadays, because I don't know if you guys have this in states, and I don't think it's big in the States yet, but it's become really big here in Canada ever since COVID, that a lot of the fast food restaurants, they ask for tips, which I think is ridiculous. Even when I worked in the liquor store, we asking for tips, which I think it's ridiculous, even though I was grateful for them. Absolutely. My big thing too, though, is if you're going to ask for a tip, make sure that you're delivering the experience. Make sure that you're giving that customer service if you are a place that's asking tips. But here, Burger King, the place you go, and I'm like, I'm not tipping a fast food place. And also, you have attitude and you're not nice. Why the fuck would I give you anything? Um, but why am I talking about that? Oh, speaking it into existence. Shit, what am I? I started going on something. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Uh, shit, what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Jesus Christ. I wish y'all at Aldi, they're so much cheaper. I don't like to go to Walmart often either. I just don't like the vibe, their attitudes, no help around long lines. Oh, I remember what I was saying, guys. So I said one day on here, and I'm not kidding you, I think I was said it a couple few years ago live, that everywhere you go is asking a tip nowadays. Everywhere. And it's just like, I'm surprised that I literally said this. I'm surprised that the self checkout is not starting to prompt you for a tip. Not sooner did I say that. Apparently, there are in California, apparently in Los Angeles, there are self checkouts that ask if you want to leave a tip. Are you fucking kidding me? Because nowadays, you go to these stores, they want you to do everything. I'm surprised that we're not wiping their asshole. When I worked back in the day at the grocery store, we had to bag. We had to bag your groceries. When I was 19 or whatever, working at the grocery store as a cashier. We bagged everything. We worked. We did actual work. Now they don't. All the cashiers in most grocery stores, they don't bag you anything. And even if you put the bag on the counter, they would never give customer service and bag it. So I'm like, what are you asking a tip for? Like, do your fucking job, and then maybe I'll. And even then, I probably still won't tip you. But nowadays, we got to do everything ourselves. The fact that Walmarts don't have physical cashiers is a bit ridiculous. It is super ridiculous. I know they have them here in this town, but the ones in Vancouver, they had no actual, and I feel kind of bad because what if you're a grandma? What if you're like 80 years old, you don't have a lot of help or family or whatever? You're supposed to go get stuff and fucking stand there and I don't agree. I don't agree with some of Walmart's practices. Uh, they do here at Subway in many places. It's crazy. Tip for what? Attitude. And I think, like I said, yeah, there. It'd be a different story if you're asking for tips, but you're delivering an experience. Um, I always said I found it interesting. The Popeyes that was across from my workplace when I was working at the liquor store. Um, I would go in and there was a burger, not a Burger King, KFC / Taco Bell. This is apparently worded, rated one of the worst in the province. Like if you go to the Google reviews, like you will not find a good review. Like it's rated like terrible. And that's the only time I've ever had Taco Bell was from this place, which is like, it is like a mess. You go in there, like I went in there one night and I waited like 10 minutes. I had placed an order on the app, but I waited 10 minutes before I was even acknowledged at the counter. You know, like when I worked in any customer service, you always acknowledge. You go up and you say, "Hey, we're running a little bit behind. I'll be with you in a few minutes when I can." Or just some type of acknowledgement. And you'd go in and there'd be pop all over the place in this fucking place. Anyways, and they prompt a tip. And I'm like, no. And then they don't give you your dips. You don't give your orders wrong. They're not nice. They don't know how to say thank you or please. Any of that. And then I go over to the Popeyes, and the Popeyes doesn't ask for a tip. They're one super friendly. Every time I even left a review because I'm like, every time I go to this place, it's so rare, especially in fast food. It is so rare. And in a city, to have people smiling, people giving customer service. Like every time they'd be like, "Oh, can I interest you in dips? What dip would you like? Would you like ketchup or hot sauce? Or do you need napkins?" This is giving customer service. What do you need to make your meal enjoyable, right? Not ordering, prompting a tip, not delivering anything, not giving the right orders, having an attitude, right? But for me, I'm not tipping on, and I don't even go out to restaurants anymore because even though I used to work as a server and a bartender, I think it's stupid. I think it is absolutely stupid, in my opinion, to have people hustling around to earn X amount of tip that somebody's going to give them. No, I'm so sick and fucking tired, pardon my language, of tipping culture. And that's another reason why I don't go out. You go out now, a burger on a menu is $25, $30, and then um, I got to turn around and give 15 or 20% of a gratuity. And half of the time, they're ignorant, they're rude, they're unfriendly, or they're dressed like a slut. That's another thing that I don't agree with. It because a lot of men have this mentality. Oh, I want to go out when I go to a restaurant. I want to be served by a good-looking woman or a woman that's dressed like a tramp, like a slut.
For me, when I go out to eat, I don't care if fucking Toothless Betty is serving me. Because the difference between me and most people is I'm not superficial. When I go to a restaurant, I'd like to see real people. You know, maybe you've got a few extra pounds on your body. Maybe you're just big in general. Maybe you're skinny. You know, maybe you're transgender. Maybe you're whatever you are. But I'm so tired of tipping culture. Get rid of it and pay people what they deserve instead of trying to hustle around and survive, and because you don't know how to pay a good wage to your workers, you know, having people, and that's what they're doing. They're saying, "Oh, fast food." That's what they're doing here in Canada. "Oh, fast food, we'll put a tip because if we put a tip, we can pay them lower." And that's the truth. If you have a tip option, you can be paid lower because they consider that as a no. Pay your worker what they deserve. See, now I'm getting on a tangent. Now I'm getting upset. I know that's why I hate shopping, because they did away with the plastic bags, and you can buy them, but free plastic bags because most people bring their own. So if we forget the bag, yeah, if you forget the bags, and also they won't pack your stuff. Guys, I'm not even kidding you. I was one day before I left my workplace in the liquor store. If somebody puts a bag on the counter, guys, and this is just how I've been trained working in customer service, and it's not even because, oh, I want to, it's because of how I was trained to give customer service. If somebody puts a bag on the counter, right, it means they want me to pack their items. So I would often, or I would even, if I saw it in their hand, I would always offer. I would be like, hey, would you like me to pack your items for you? Some people, they want to do it themselves. They don't want you touching their items, which I respect. But he had his bag in his hand, and I said, oh, may I pack those for you? And, oh, you don't have to do that. And I said, I don't have to. I said, but it is my job to offer. And he gave me the bag, and I packed them all up for him, and he was shocked. And that really is eye opening in this day and age. He was shocked, guys, at a simple thing of me doing my job of something that is my job. If you work in customer service, you work in a store. What are you? You're not just there to stand to look like a piece of wall art. You know, you're there to provide a job, a service. And the fact that he was blown away that I packed his items for him says a lot. It really says a lot this day and age. Now, where I am here in Chilliwack, people are a lot friendlier. You know, if you go to the grocery store, you know, the person is usually enjoying themselves. They're having a good day. They're friendly. You know, they have a small banter chit chat with you, you know. But city people, where I was living, just useless people. Fucking useless. I had to just throw it back in the basket with a bag and put it in the car. A lot of the restaurants here are using robots in the restaurants instead of humans. I know a lot of the Asian restaurants do that, especially in Japan, but they don't tip there, so that's true. People should be paid what they deserve. In Chicago, some stores they charge you for. Are you back in Chicago? Charge you for bags. We used to charge for bags as well, but at least we used to have them. Well, I'm going to do a video in a little bit and wait till you see my new hat. So, when am I filming this pickle video? Are we going to have the pickle video ready for tomorrow, or what's the deal on that? Should I film the video tonight, the pickle video? I'm almost wondering if I should do it on an empty stomach. And I wonder if I should have them cold or eat them room temperature. I think I'm going to eat them room temperature so they're not sensitive on my teeth. Um, well, I'm going to do a video in a little bit and wait till you see my new hat. Yay, Vern. No, when I go home to visit. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I'll catch you all. What do you mean? It's been so nice lately, guys, the past few days uh, to not only just be eating hot dogs. I'm like, oh, thank God. I still have my hot dogs in there, but I'm like, probably my buns. I need to check on my buns, make sure those don't expire. Fucking wieners. Did I put? I didn't, right? Fucking old cotton. Oh, fucking old cotton. Well, if I say fucking old. Pretty good live stream though today, guys. We got 6 people still watching. I'm impressed. This phone is making noise and I have the volume turned off. Can you tell me that? Can y'all tell me that? 2 more days before you lose your status. What? So how did I? They want me to keep this status, which I thought I earned. So I'm silver status, which makes me be able to uh, earn 2 gems in any loyalty game. Ah, fuck. Your ability to earn gems for this game is subject to limitation by the game developer. By accepting our terms of use, you have to collect and game purchase data. This game developer in order to reward you with gems based on this activity. Earn. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to spend money, but at the same time, I'm like, am I going to lose my. Oh, I guess I can buy gems. I can buy some gems. Mystery box. Win up to 5,000 units. I can get. Oh, wait. Trade gems for units. Oh, wait. No, I need to trade units for gems. I don't think you can do that. I'm not spending. Well, I don't have money to buy that anyway, so. Well, that sucks that I'm gonna lose my status. Oh well. Mystery box. Each mystery box contains random rewards, including the chance to win more units. Common rewards, 150. Random return. I'll catch you all. Are you leaving? Are you guys leaving or? I just see what games I need to play today. You're dropping your ranks. No thanks. Play 15 minutes and oh, some of these games are just awful. Play 15 minutes in Nanogram. Oh, I hate this game. It's still on my phone though. I'm still here. Still on my phone. It's a terrible game. I do not like. This is like a number game. So really all I do is I just tap the screen, which keeps the game active. But I mean I could learn the game, but I hate number games. Out of lives. See? I'm out of lives already. Some of these games are terrible. 7 million, guys. You guys are keeping it popping for me today. See, this is the thing that it's exciting about YouTube. You know, if I'm being honest, guys, I could go on here like yesterday or the day before I went on, and it wasn't many people on chatting, wasn't many people around. And today it's popping. Looks, oh, it's extremely boring, this game. Some of them are terrible, but I just play to get my points, right? Get my gems. About to slam a banquet meal with a brownie and some garlic. Sounds good to me. Tending to the quails later. Chicken fried chicken. Yeah, I love those videos. Your silent streams. I gotta teach you how to do a loop video. Oh, I forgot you can't do it. Keep forgetting you can't do a loop video on an iPhone. Well, we all know looping videos aren't popular anyways. Guys, I want to film a runway video. I have had a few people ask. I've had a few people asking about my runway videos. But everybody knows that looping videos, as I continue to, I don't know why I'm always talking about this. Looping videos. Okay, I did one the other day. I got 70 views, which actually got more views than my usual live streams. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Um, but holy moly. Chicken fried rice. You always eating good over there, stink bug. I'm coming over your house for dinner. I'm coming over for din. Keep it to yourself. But yeah, I don't know why. So that's what I'm scared. I'm scared I'm going to make a foolish runway video. But you know what? Maybe I'll just do a quick 1-2 one and throw it up and see if it does anything. But the thing that I keep saying is if you look on YouTube, guys, if you go look on YouTube lives, you don't see anyone doing looping videos anymore. It's hard to even pinpoint a trend because I keep trying to find trends, like what's trending for live streamers. But I still find sleeping videos seem to be working for a lot of people. I do see sleep videos working. I I was gonna do one last night. I did fall asleep for a bit on the sofa, which is usually where I typically like to film myself sleeping. In the bedroom here, it's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to. I often have this on, which is probably a bad idea. Um, but look at this. Like I've been live for 2 hours. I have 49 views, right? So even that looping video that I did the other day, it still got more views in much less time than this. But anyways, we need a song about views. I'm desperate for views. Doom, doom. How do you view me? All right, guys. Show you guys my my Christmas cactus. Maybe I'll stream that on Avid. My Christmas cactus. Wonder why they're called Christmas cactus. Oh wait. No. Wait, that's what it's called, right? But it's not a cactus. No, that's not the name for this, is it? What the fuck is this called? Yeah, it's a Christmas cactus, right? But why is it's not a cactus? Are you guys still there? You guys are like, this guy's mental. And I need to find if I can find any working because I had these I found these. They're short. See how short these are? I found those to work to charge my phone. I am constantly tired of going through 9,000 charging cords. It's annoying. Gonna have to go through these cords, which I'm sure I've done already. Nothing worse than not being able to charge your phone. All right, y'all got real quiet. Anybody still there? Anybody still watching, or should I end this? Thanks, Vern. How are you, Vern? I feel like I'm hiding from my friend. I'm scared he's gonna knock on my door and force me to go print resumes. Oh, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm trying to find the answer, but I don't have an answer, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find the answer, but I don't have the answer for myself. 4 million in the house. Thank you for joining, guys. We have 49 views. 49 views here. So, guys, I want to do support hour, but the thing is I've noticed a lot of the people that do come a lot of you guys are my regulars, so it's hard to get people to connect with new people if well, I've had a few new people. I think Alicia, and there was a few new people that have been having coming to the channel as well. My channel has been going up in numbers, guys, so that has been exciting to see as well. And for the most part, even though I'm at only 50 views, this was still a pretty successful live stream, I would say. I need some new ideas for Avid live streams other than the windows. I tried doing my lady friend here one day, but it didn't really do anything. My boss lady. I might stream the tree. Maybe I'll stream the tree again on Avid today. People will get sick of seeing the tree streaming. The only thing is I don't like being in the shots when I'm filming on Avid. I would prefer to not be in the live because it's just a silent live stream, but I see a few spots I could use some bulbs. I think I have a few bulbs left. But so I'll try to film the pickle video today. I hope this works. Let me try. Please work, please work, please work. God, I hate this. Okay, this does not work. Damn it. Fuck my life. Nothing works. Nothing works, yo. I'm gonna have to go through all of these cords. and hope. $9,000 broken is annoying. Let's see if this one works. I don't think I'm going to get lucky. Oh, this one is charging. Oh, it was. Oh, there's an issue. Yeah. It keeps showing charging and then stopping. Probably something loose wire. This sucks. So that doesn't work. I don't even know what this cord is for. Nothing that I... How about this one? I don't think that's the same. Is it? No, I don't think so. Or is it? Putain. Putain de merde. Fuck off. Yeah, that's not the same. This is crazy how many of the exact same. Well, I'm going to end, guys, because nobody is in the chat right now. I'm going to try and figure out my chargers, my charging situation, because nothing is charging my phones. All right, bye guys.